The Rich Receiver, written and published by Rich Audiobooks. What if receiving wealth was just as important as creating it? The Rich Receiver is not about grinding harder, it's about opening wider. So many chase success with effort, yet block it with beliefs. Are you truly ready to receive love, money, recognition, freedom? Or are you unknowingly rejecting the very abundance you desire? This book is about mastering the art of aligned receiving, letting go of guilt, scarcity, and struggle, and stepping into the version of you who knows they are worthy of more. Because being rich isn't just about what you do, it's about who you allow yourself to become. Ready to stop chasing and start receiving? Lesson 1. Open to receive. Let abundance in. The universe operates in a continuous state of giving. Like a mighty river that never stops flowing, abundance moves perpetually through our world, carrying with it infinite possibilities for wealth, opportunity, and prosperity. Yet most of us stand at the river's edge with a thimble, catching only drops of what could be ours, while others dive in completely, allowing the full force of abundance to sweep through their lives. To become a rich receiver, you must first understand that receiving is your natural state. Look at your body. Without conscious effort, it receives oxygen, converts sunlight into vitamin D, and absorbs nutrients from food. Your very existence depends on your ability to receive. This same principle applies to wealth, but somewhere along the way we developed resistance to receiving money, opportunities, and resources with the same natural ease. Consider how a flower receives sunlight. It doesn't strain, struggle, or try to earn the sun's rays. It simply opens its petals and allows the light to flow in. This is the essence of becoming a receiver, learning to open yourself fully to the wealth that's already trying to reach you. Right now, countless opportunities, resources, and connections are attempting to make their way into your life, but they can only enter through an open door. Your current wealth receptors, the channels through which abundance can flow into your life, are likely operating at minimal capacity. These receptors include your beliefs about deserving, your comfort with receiving help, your ability to accept compliments, and your willingness to allow others to contribute to your success. When you begin to consciously expand these receptors, you'll notice more wealth flowing into your life through unexpected channels. The science of receptivity shows us that the brain literally creates new neural pathways when we practice receiving. Each time you allow yourself to accept a gift, receive a compliment without deflection, or welcome an unexpected opportunity, you're strengthening your neurological capacity for receiving wealth. This isn't just metaphysical theory, it's backed by research in neuroplasticity and the study of abundant psychology. Think of yourself as a wealth antenna, capable of tuning into the frequency of abundance. Just as a radio must be properly tuned to receive clear signals, you must align your energy, beliefs, and actions to receive wealth clearly and consistently. This means releasing the static of doubt, unworthiness, and scarcity thinking that interferes with your reception. The practice of receiving begins with small moments throughout your day. When someone offers to pay for your coffee, accept graciously. When a colleague offers help with a project, say yes. When an opportunity presents itself, even if it seems too good to be true, allow yourself to explore it. These seemingly minor acts of receiving build the foundation for accepting larger forms of wealth. Real receivers understand that abundance often arrives in unexpected packages. The business contact you've been seeking might come through a chance conversation at the grocery store. The financial breakthrough you've been working toward might arrive through an unexpected inheritance or a surprise bonus. By maintaining an open stance to receiving, you signal to the universe that you're ready for wealth in all its forms. Your role as a receiver isn't passive, it's an active state of alert readiness. Like a skilled outfielder in baseball, you must position yourself correctly, stay focused, and be ready to catch what comes your way. This means maintaining awareness of the abundance around you, staying open to unexpected opportunities, and being willing to receive wealth in forms you might not have anticipated. The art of receiving requires practice and patience. Begin by setting aside time each day to consciously open yourself to receiving. Sit quietly and imagine your energy field expanding, creating more space for abundance to enter. Notice any resistance that arises, and gently let it go. Remember, the universe is constantly trying to give you more. Your only job is to get out of the way and let it in. Lesson 2. Clear the blocks. Release what resists wealth. The path to receiving abundant wealth often feels like swimming upstream. not because wealth is scarce, but because we carry hidden barriers that actively resist its flow into our lives. These invisible blockages operate like sophisticated defense mechanisms, created from years of accumulated beliefs, experiences, and unconscious programming about money and worthiness. Think of your relationship with wealth as a garden hose. When fully opened, abundance flows freely and powerfully. But most of us have multiple kinks in our hose, restrictive beliefs that dramatically reduce the flow. These wealth blocks manifest in subtle yet powerful ways: the slight hesitation before accepting a gift, the impulse to downplay our desires, or the quiet voice that whispers, "You don't deserve this," when opportunity knocks. The most pervasive wealth block stems from our family money stories. Whether we grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or you have to work hard for every penny, these narratives became deeply embedded in our psychological DNA. They continue to shape our financial reality long after we've consciously rejected them. Your grandfather's experience during the Great Depression, your mother's anxiety about bills, or your father's beliefs about honest work, all of these stories live within you, secretly influencing your capacity to receive. Our wealth resistance often masquerades as virtue. We might pride ourselves on being humble, not materialistic, or putting others first. While these qualities can be admirable, they frequently serve as sophisticated masks for deeper fears about abundance. The truth is, embracing wealth doesn't diminish your character. It amplifies your capacity to create positive change in the world. The body holds these wealth blocks as physical tension. Notice what happens in your body when you imagine receiving a large sum of money. Do your shoulders tense? Does your stomach tighten? These physical responses reveal where you're literally holding yourself back from receiving. Through conscious breathing and gentle release, you can begin to dissolve these bodily barriers to abundance. Transforming your relationship with wealth requires examining your beliefs about deservingness. Many of us unconsciously believe we must earn, struggle, or prove ourselves worthy before we can receive abundance. This earning mentality creates an energetic force field that actually repels effortless wealth. The universe wants to give freely, but we've conditioned ourselves to only accept what we feel we've earned through effort and strain. The wealth release process begins with radical honesty. Write down every negative belief you hold about money, wealth, and receiving. Don't censor yourself. Let it all emerge. These beliefs might include, money is the root of all evil, I'm not good with money, or if I become wealthy, people won't like me anymore. Each of these beliefs represents a conscious choice you can now make differently. As you identify these blocks, resist the urge to judge or shame yourself for having them. These patterns served a purpose in your past, perhaps protecting you from disappointment or helping you fit in with your family or community. Thank them for their service and gently let them know their time is complete. You're ready for a new relationship with abundance. The process of clearing wealth blocks isn't about forcing or fighting. It's about allowing and releasing. Like ice melting in the sun, your resistance will naturally dissolve when exposed to the light of awareness. Each time you notice a wealth-breasted thought or feeling, simply observe it with curiosity and compassion. This gentle attention begins the transformation process, gradually replacing restriction with receptivity. Lesson 3. Expect miracles daily. The universe operates in extraordinary ways that our logical minds often struggle to comprehend. When we truly grasp this truth, we begin to understand that miracles aren't rare exceptions, they're the natural order of things. Financial miracles, unexpected windfalls, and surprising opportunities aren't just possible, they're constantly occurring all around us. The only question is, are you positioned to recognize and receive them? Most people have been conditioned to expect struggle, to anticipate obstacles, and to believe that wealth only comes through hard work and sacrifice. This mindset creates a filter that actually screens out the miraculous opportunities the universe constantly presents. When you shift into a miracle mindset, you remove these filters and allow yourself to witness the extraordinary orchestration of abundance that's always been there. Consider how many times you've dismissed coincidences as just luck, or written off unexpected financial gains as flukes. These weren't accidents, they were miracles in motion, the universe demonstrating its natural tendency toward abundance. The miracle mindset requires you to upgrade your expectations from occasional good fortune to consistent divine orchestration. Your financial reality is shaped primarily by what you expect to see. When you expect miracles daily, your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, begins actively seeking evidence of miraculous abundance. You start noticing the perfect timing of opportunities, the surprising connections that lead to wealth, and the synchronistic events that bring resources your way. Setting up your miracle awareness system begins with a simple daily practice, deliberately looking for evidence of the extraordinary. Each morning, declare out loud, "Today I expect miracles of abundance to find me." Then, throughout the day, maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Watch for unusual coincidences, unexpected offers, or surprising solutions to financial challenges. These aren't random events, they're responses to your elevated expectations. Documenting these miracles amplifies their frequency and magnitude. Keep a miracle journal where you record every instance of unexpected abundance, no matter how small. That found dollar on the sidewalk, the surprise discount on your purchase, the unexpected referral that leads to new business. These are all hints of the miracle mechanism at work. As you acknowledge these events, you'll notice them occurring more frequently and at greater levels. Your miracle threshold, the level at which you consider something miraculous, naturally rises as you practice this awareness. What once seemed impossible becomes probable, and what was probable becomes certain. Your capacity to receive larger miracles expands as you acknowledge and appreciate the smaller ones. The universe responds to this expanded awareness by orchestrating even greater demonstrations of abundance. Understanding the miracle mindset isn't about passive waiting, it's about active expectation. It's maintaining an unwavering knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, orchestrating circumstances beyond your imagination to bring you wealth. This mindset transforms your energy field into a powerful attractor for miraculous financial opportunities. The most powerful aspect of expecting miracles is that it releases you from the limiting belief that you must figure everything out yourself. Instead of forcing solutions, you open yourself to divine inspiration and unexpected pathways to wealth. You begin to trust that the right opportunities, people, and resources will appear at the perfect time. Miracles don't always appear in the ways we imagine. Sometimes the miracle is a new idea that leads to wealth, a chance meeting that opens doors, or an inspired action that yields unexpected returns. By maintaining your miracle mindset, you remain open to abundance in all its forms, never limiting the ways in which wealth can find you. Your role is simply to expect miracles with the same certainty that you expect the sun to rise each morning. As you cultivate this unwavering expectation, you'll discover that miracles aren't occasional events. They're the natural expression of an abundant universe that's constantly seeking to shower you with wealth. Let every miraculous occurrence, large or small, strengthen your conviction that extraordinary abundance is your natural state. Lesson 4. Ask bigger, receive bigger. The universe operates on a scale far grander than most of us dare to imagine. When we limit our requests to what we think is reasonable or realistic, we dramatically undersell the infinite abundance available to us. Think of a child asking for a single cookie when an entire bakery of fresh treats sits before them. This is how most of us approach our relationship with universal wealth. We ask for crumbs while banquets await. Your current asking threshold was likely set early in life. Perhaps you were told not to be greedy, to be satisfied with what you had, or that wanting more was somehow wrong. These early programming patterns created an artificial ceiling on your wealth requests. But just as a muscle grows stronger with progressive overload, your ability to ask for and receive greater abundance expands with practice. The cosmic mathematics of asking and receiving operates on exponential principles, not linear ones. When you double your asking capacity, you don't just receive twice as much, you open channels for 10 times, 100 times, or 1,000 times more abundance. This multiplication effect occurs because bigger requests activate different universal laws and attract higher forms of opportunity. Small requests tap into ordinary channels of wealth, while audacious asks activate extraordinary resources. Consider what you've been asking for lately: a modest raise, a slightly better client, a somewhat bigger house. These incremental improvements keep you trapped in linear growth. Instead, imagine multiplying everything by 10. Ask for the promotion that would transform your career. Envision serving clients who value your work at the highest level. Picture yourself in the dream home that would revolutionize your lifestyle. These expanded requests send ripples through the universe that attract corresponding magnificent responses. Wealth isn't just about money. It encompasses time, energy, opportunities, connections, and experiences. When you make bigger requests, be specific about the complete wealth experience you desire. Instead of asking for more income, request the freedom to travel whenever you want, the ability to generously support causes you believe in, and the means to provide extraordinary experiences for your loved ones. This comprehensive approach activates multiple channels of abundance simultaneously. The art of expansive asking requires regular practice. Start each day by making at least one request that feels slightly uncomfortable, just beyond your current comfort zone. As you build this muscle, gradually increase the magnitude of your asks. Notice how the universe responds not just with financial resources, but with surprising synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and serendipitous connections that align with your expanded request. Many people worry that asking for too much is selfish, or that they don't deserve such abundance. The universe operates from infinite supply. Your receiving more doesn't diminish anyone else's portion. In fact, when you ask bigger and receive bigger, you become a more powerful channel for wealth to flow through to others. Your expanded capacity for receiving naturally increases your capacity for giving. Making bigger requests also requires upgrading your receiving equipment. Just as you wouldn't try to receive a satellite signal with an old radio, you must ensure your consciousness is calibrated to receive the magnitude of wealth you're requesting. This means releasing limiting beliefs, expanding your sense of deservingness, and creating space in your life for greater abundance to land. Let your requests stretch your receiving capacity while simultaneously preparing yourself to welcome the expanded wealth when it arrives. The universe is waiting to respond to your grandest requests. It has already assembled all the resources, connections, and opportunities required. It simply needs you to ask big enough to activate their release. Your expanded asking gives the universe permission to deliver the extraordinary abundance it has always intended for you. Make today the day you break free from modest requests and step into the realm of magnificent asking and receiving. Lesson 5. Say yes to more. Every time you say yes to receiving more, you align yourself with the natural expansion of the universe. The universe itself is constantly growing, creating more stars, more galaxies, more possibilities, and your life is meant to mirror this perpetual expansion. Yet many of us have developed a habit of saying no to wealth, often without even realizing it. Think about the last time someone offered to pay for your meal, give you a gift, or present you with an unexpected opportunity. Did you immediately try to refuse, insist on paying your share, or deflect the gesture? This seemingly polite behavior actually sends a powerful message to the universe that you're not comfortable receiving. Each time you decline abundance in any form, you're essentially posting a closed for business sign on your ability to receive wealth. The yes mindset begins with recognizing these subtle moments of resistance. When you catch yourself about to say no to something beneficial, pause and ask yourself what drives that response. Often it's rooted in beliefs about not deserving, not wanting to burden others, or feeling uncomfortable with receiving. These are exactly the patterns that keep wealth at arm's length. Saying yes to more doesn't mean saying yes to everything indiscriminately. Instead, it means remaining open to the countless ways abundance might flow into your life. Perhaps it's a business introduction at a social event, an unexpected refund, or a creative idea that comes while you're relaxing. The wealthy universe is constantly sending signals, opportunities, and resources your way. Your job is simply to notice them and say yes. Start expanding your wealth comfort zone by saying yes to small increases first. If you typically order the least expensive item on the menu, give yourself permission to choose what truly appeals to you. If you usually buy the basic version of something, explore what it feels like to upgrade. These small shifts begin to retrain your receiving muscles and expand your capacity for more. The Yes Journal methodology is a powerful tool for tracking your relationship with receiving. Each evening, record the opportunities you said yes to and how it felt. Also note the moments you caught yourself about to say no and chose differently. This practice builds awareness of your receiving patterns and celebrates your growth in accepting more abundance. Creating your Yes to Wealth manifesto takes this practice deeper. Write out all the ways you're now saying yes to wealth flowing into your life. Include specific statements like, I say yes to unexpected income, I say yes to generous clients, and I say yes to my wealth multiplying effortlessly. Read this manifesto daily to reinforce your new receiving pattern. The universe responds to your energetic stance more than your words. When you genuinely open yourself to receiving more, you broadcast a signal that attracts greater abundance. Your yes becomes a beacon that wealth can follow back to you. Each time you choose yes over no, you strengthen this signal and expand your receiving capacity. The rich receiver understands that saying yes to more is not about greed or taking from others. It's about allowing yourself to be a fuller expression of abundance, which ultimately benefits everyone around you. When you receive more, you have more to share, more to invest, and more to contribute to the causes you care about. Your expanded wealth becomes part of the universal flow that lifts all boats. As you embrace saying yes to more, you'll notice wealth showing up in increasingly delightful ways. The universe loves to surprise open receivers with unexpected gifts, synchronicities, and opportunities. Your role is simply to keep saying yes, knowing that each affirmative response opens the door wider to the abundance that's always been waiting to reach you. Lesson 6. The energy of gratitude unlocks everything. Gratitude is the master key that unlocks the infinite vault of universal abundance. When you genuinely feel and express appreciation for what you already have, you activate a powerful energetic frequency that magnetizes even greater wealth into your life. This isn't just positive thinking, it's a fundamental law of energy and attraction that operates whether you're conscious of it or not. The most successful receivers understand that gratitude isn't just about saying thank you after receiving something. True gratitude is a state of being that acknowledges the continuous flow of gifts, opportunities, and resources that surround us at every moment. When you cultivate this awareness, you'll notice that even the air you breathe, the sun that warms you, and the ground beneath your feet are expressions of abundant giving from the universe. What makes gratitude such a powerful wealth accelerator is its ability to shift your vibration instantly from lack to abundance. When you focus on appreciation, you cannot simultaneously hold thoughts of scarcity or limitation. This immediate vibrational shift sends a clear signal to the universe that you recognize and celebrate its generosity, making you an attractive channel for receiving even more. Pre-thanking for wealth not yet manifested is particularly powerful. When you express genuine gratitude for the wealth, opportunities, and abundance that are on their way to you, you create an energetic bridge between your current reality and your desired state of affluence. This practice demonstrates absolute faith in the universe's provision and accelerates the manifestation process. The gratitude abundance loop is a self-reinforcing cycle that builds momentum over time. As you express appreciation for what you have, you become more attuned to noticing additional blessings, which generates more gratitude, which in turn attracts more to be grateful for. This positive spiral creates an unstoppable force of attraction that continues to draw greater wealth into your experience. Your gratitude practice should extend beyond the material realm. Express appreciation for your talents, relationships, ideas, and the endless possibilities that life presents. Each moment of gratitude compounds like interest, creating an energetic investment that pays increasing returns. The more comprehensive your appreciation, the more channels you open for receiving abundance in all its forms. Many people underestimate the impact of sustained gratitude on their wealth consciousness. When you maintain a consistent practice of appreciation, you literally rewire your neural pathways to recognize abundance everywhere. This heightened awareness makes you more receptive to opportunities, synchronicities, and unexpected gifts that might have previously gone unnoticed. The most effective gratitude practices are those that engage both your emotions and your physical senses. Write detailed appreciation letters to money itself, acknowledging its loyal service in your life. Touch and thank your wallet, your bank cards, or any symbols of wealth you possess. Feel the emotion of appreciation in your body, allowing it to fill every cell with its transformative energy. As your gratitude practice deepens, you'll discover that it has the power to transmute any negative financial situation into an opportunity for growth and abundance. Even challenges become gifts when viewed through the lens of appreciation, as they often contain hidden wealth lessons or redirect you toward greater prosperity. Gratitude is not a passive state. It's an active force that creates tangible changes in your reality. The more you cultivate this energy, the more you'll experience its magnetic effect on wealth. The universe responds to genuine appreciation by orchestrating even more experiences, opportunities, and resources for which to be grateful. This is how gratitude becomes your most powerful ally in receiving the abundance that's rightfully yours. Lesson 7. Stop earning, start receiving. The most radical shift in your wealth journey happens when you release the deeply ingrained belief that you must earn everything through hard work and struggle. This earning mentality keeps you trapped in a limited paradigm where wealth only comes through exhausting effort and painful sacrifice. The universe operates on far more expansive principles of allowing and receiving. Consider how nature itself functions. Trees don't strain and struggle to receive sunlight and water. They simply open themselves up and allow these essential resources to flow to them naturally. The ocean doesn't work hard to receive rain. It exists in a state of peaceful receptivity, knowing that what it needs will come. This same principle applies to your relationship with wealth and abundance. When you're caught in the earning trap, you're constantly trying to prove your worthiness through action. You believe that only through enough doing, pushing, and striving can you deserve financial rewards. This creates a perpetual cycle of exhaustion where you're always chasing the next dollar through force rather than allowing it to flow to you with grace. The shift to receiving requires a fundamental rewiring of how you relate to wealth. Instead of asking, "What do I need to do to earn this?" start asking, "How can I open myself to receive this naturally?" This isn't about becoming passive or lazy. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance that's already moving toward you. Creating receiving structures in your life becomes essential for this transition. These are the systems, mindsets, and environments that make it easy for wealth to find its way to you. This might look like setting up multiple passive income streams, cultivating relationships with generous people, or positioning yourself where opportunities naturally congregate. The key is designing your life to welcome abundance rather than chase it. The most successful receivers understand that wealth often arrives through unexpected channels. When you're fixated on earning, you only see the obvious pathways: your job, your business, your investments. But when you open to receiving, you start noticing the countless other ways prosperity can reach you: inheritances, gifts, unexpected opportunities, spontaneous collaborations, or solutions that seem to appear out of nowhere. Your relationship with time also transforms in this shift. The earning mindset creates a direct link between hours worked and money received. The receiving mindset understands that massive wealth can arrive in an instant, completely independently of time invested. This opens you to quantum leaps in prosperity rather than limiting yourself to incremental gains. Many resist this transition because it feels too easy or goes against everything they've been taught about money. But consider this: your resistance to receiving easily is exactly what keeps wealth at arm's length. The universe wants to give abundantly, but if you're only willing to accept what you feel you've earned through struggle, you create an artificial cap on your prosperity. This doesn't mean you'll never take action again. Rather, your actions shift from desperate pushing to inspired allowing. You move when you feel genuinely called to, not from a place of proving your worth or earning your right to receive. This is the difference between forcing a door open and allowing it to swing open naturally before you. Start practicing this shift in small ways. When someone offers to pay for your meal, simply say thank you instead of insisting on earning it back. When an unexpected check arrives, receive it joyfully instead of questioning whether you deserve it. When an opportunity presents itself effortlessly, don't create unnecessary work to justify accepting it. These small moments of practiced receiving build the foundation for greater abundance to flow into your life with ease. As you release the earning mentality, you'll find yourself experiencing more synchronicities, lucky breaks, and effortless gains. This is your natural state of abundance emerging as you align with the universe's desire to give freely. The only question is, are you ready to stop earning and start receiving? Lesson 8. Align with the flow of giving and receiving. The universe operates on a perpetual cycle of giving and receiving, much like the endless rhythm of breath, inhaling and exhaling, receiving and releasing. When you truly understand this cosmic dance, you realize that wealth isn't meant to be hoarded or desperately chased, but rather to flow through you, like a river channeling through the landscape. Think of yourself as a conduit for abundance, rather than its final destination. Just as electricity needs both positive and negative terminals to flow, wealth requires both giving and receiving to maintain its momentum. Many people block their wealth by trying to hold on to it too tightly, or by giving without being open to receiving in return. This creates resistance in the natural flow and ultimately leads to stagnation. The most prosperous people and organizations have mastered this delicate balance. They understand that strategic generosity isn't about depleting resources, but about creating powerful, energetic circles that multiply returns. When you give with genuine intention and joy, you activate a profound resonance that attracts even greater abundance back to you. This isn't about calculated giving with expectation, but rather about aligning yourself with the natural laws of circulation. Consider how nature demonstrates this principle. A tree receives sunlight, water, and nutrients from its environment, but it also gives back oxygen, shade, fruit, and shelter to countless other beings. The tree doesn't question whether it deserves these resources or worry about running out. It simply participates in the grand exchange of energy and matter. Your wealth can flow in a similar way when you remove the artificial barriers created by fear and scarcity thinking. Creating your personal wealth circulation system begins with recognizing opportunities to give and receive in all areas of life, not just financial transactions. Share your knowledge, offer genuine compliments, express appreciation, and contribute your unique gifts to others. As you do this, remain equally open to receiving support, acknowledgement, and unexpected blessings from various sources. This balanced approach creates a magnetic field that naturally attracts more resources into your life. Interestingly, receiving itself can be a form of giving. When you graciously accept help, gifts, or opportunities, you allow others the joy of giving and contribute to their abundance experience. Many people struggle with this concept, feeling they must always be the giver to be worthy or valuable. But refusing to receive actually disrupts the natural flow and denies others the chance to participate in the exchange. To align more fully with this universal flow, start paying attention to where you might be creating unnecessary resistance. Are you consistently deflecting compliments, refusing help when offered, feeling guilty about charging fair prices for your services? These patterns signal misalignment with the giving-receiving cycle and often stem from outdated beliefs about worthiness or scarcity. The key is to maintain an open channel in both directions while trusting in the perfect timing and balance of the exchange. Sometimes you'll be called to give more, other times to receive more abundantly. Don't keep score or try to control the process. Instead, focus on staying attuned to the natural rhythm and responding authentically to each opportunity to participate in the flow. As you embrace your role as a conduit for wealth, you'll notice that abundance begins to move through your life with greater ease and grace. Resources appear when needed, opportunities arise at the perfect moment, and giving becomes as natural as breathing. This alignment with the cosmic exchange system creates a sustainable foundation for lasting prosperity that benefits not only you, but everyone connected to your wealth stream. Wealth, like water, stays fresh through movement. When you align with its natural flow patterns rather than trying to dam or direct it through force, you tap into an infinite stream of abundance that can nourish every aspect of your life and the lives of others. Lesson 9. The Rich Receiver Mindset. The most natural receivers of wealth share a distinct way of thinking that sets them apart from those who struggle to attract abundance. This rich receiver mindset operates as an automatic wealth magnet, drawing opportunities, resources, and unexpected gifts with remarkable consistency. When you adopt these thought patterns, you'll notice how the universe begins responding differently to your very presence. At the core of the rich receiver mindset is an unshakable knowing that wealth is your natural state. Just as a tree doesn't question its right to grow tall, or a river doesn't doubt its ability to flow, wealthy receivers understand that abundance is the default setting of the universe. They recognize that constriction and lack are human constructs, while expansion and plenty represent nature's true design. The language patterns of natural receivers reflect this fundamental understanding. They speak in terms of when rather than if, and their conversations overflow with possibility rather than limitation. Notice how differently these statements feel. I wonder if I can afford it versus I wonder how this will come to me. The rich receiver mindset automatically frames situations through the lens of infinite potential. Identity plays a crucial role in this mindset shift. Rich receivers don't see themselves as people trying to get wealthy. They recognize themselves as wealth itself in human form. This subtle but powerful distinction changes everything. When you embody the identity of abundance, you naturally attract more of what you already are. It's like a magnet that doesn't try to become magnetic, it simply exists in its magnetic nature, and attraction occurs automatically. The 12 core beliefs of natural wealth magnets operate continuously in their consciousness. They know that money loves speed and make quick decisions. They understand that wealth has consciousness and is attracted to those who appreciate and respect it. They recognize that their job is not to figure out how wealth will come, but simply to stay in alignment with its natural flow. Rich receivers maintain an unwavering focus on evidence of abundance, regardless of temporary external conditions. While others might fixate on bills or bank account balances, they train their attention on the countless examples of wealth constantly manifesting around them. They see the abundance in nature, in the air they breathe, in the ideas flowing through their mind, and in the infinite possibilities each moment presents. Perhaps most importantly, wealthy receivers understand that their mindset isn't just about them, it's a service to the world. By maintaining high vibrations of abundance consciousness, they create a field that elevates everyone around them. Their prosperity becomes an inspiration and invitation for others to step into their own natural state of wealth. This receiver consciousness stands in stark contrast to the prevailing scarcity mentality of society. It requires vigilance and practice to maintain your wealthy thinking when surrounded by contrary messages. Yet with consistent attention to your thought patterns, you'll find this mindset becoming more natural and automatic. Your brain will begin filtering reality through the lens of abundance without conscious effort. The rich receiver mindset also encompasses a profound trust in timing. Rather than forcing outcomes or rushing results, wealthy receivers know that everything arrives at the perfect moment. This allows them to remain calm and centered even when manifestations appear to be delayed. Their confidence in divine timing prevents the anxiety and doubt that often block the very wealth they seek. Living from this mindset transforms not just your financial reality, but your entire life experience. You'll notice synchronicities increasing, opportunities multiplying, and resources appearing just when needed. The universe responds to your wealthy consciousness by orchestrating circumstances in your favor, often in ways more magnificent than you could have planned. Your role is simply to maintain the mindset of a natural receiver and allow the abundance that is your birthright to flow freely into your life. Lesson 10. Your wealth is already on its way. The universe operates with perfect timing, orchestrating countless events to deliver your wealth in ways you cannot yet imagine. This profound truth transforms how you relate to abundance, not as something you need to chase or create, but as gifts already in motion, making their way to you through divine orchestration. Think of wealth like a package already shipped from the cosmic fulfillment center. The order has been placed, the contents carefully selected, and the delivery process initiated. Your role isn't to make it happen, but to prepare yourself to receive what's already coming. This shift in perspective releases the anxiety of wondering if or when abundance will arrive and allows you to rest in the certainty of inevitable delivery. The wealthy life you envision exists in what quantum physicists call the probability field, the realm of infinite possibilities where all potential outcomes simultaneously exist. Through your attention and expectation, you collapse these possibilities into your physical reality. Each time you affirm your wealth is en route, you strengthen the energetic pathway for its arrival. You're not creating the wealth, you're simply clearing the route for what already exists to reach you. Consider how a radio receives signals that are constantly broadcasting. The music and information are always there in the airwaves, but you must tune to the right frequency to hear them. Similarly, wealth signals are continuously broadcasting in your direction. By maintaining the frequency of certainty and receptivity, you become an open channel for abundance to flow through. This is why worry and doubt are so destructive to the wealth reception process. When you question whether abundance is really coming, you create static in your receiving channel. You temporarily tune out of the wealth frequency and delay the delivery of what's already yours. The key is to consistently align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth that your wealth is making its way to you nightly. The signs of incoming wealth are everywhere when you know how to recognize them. That unexpected refund, the brilliant idea that drops in during meditation, the introduction to someone who later becomes a valuable connection. These are all advance notices of bigger abundance to come. Like the first drops of rain before a shower, they confirm the abundance already in motion. Let yourself feel the excitement of anticipation, knowing wonderful surprises are headed your way. This positive expectancy creates a magnetic pull that accelerates the arrival of your wealth. The universe loves to deliver to those who are eagerly awaiting its gifts. Your joyful anticipation is like a cosmic tracking beacon, helping your abundance find its way home to you. Release the need to know exactly how or when your wealth will arrive. The universe has access to infinite channels of delivery and operates on divine timing. Your wealth may come through expected channels like business and investments, or through completely surprising avenues you never considered. Stay open to all possibilities while maintaining absolute certainty in the outcome. The wealth coming to you is grander than anything you could orchestrate through logical planning. It includes not just financial abundance, but rich experiences, divine connections, inspired ideas, and opportunities beyond your current imagination. The universe is assembling all these elements in perfect sequence, creating a prosperity tapestry more beautiful than you could design alone. Your wealth is in motion right now, making its way through time and space to reach you. Every moment brings it closer. Your only task is to stay in a state of positive expectancy, knowing that the abundance you desire is already yours. Let this certainty fill you with peace and joy as you prepare to receive the magnificent gifts already on their way to you.